This isn't just a list of wealth. This is a story of opportunity, strategy, timing, and identity. Some names are expected, others challenge what we think success looks like. African footballers haven't just made money, they have shaped global football economics. And by tracing their journeys from poverty to profit, we see a broader map of how football values talent. At the top of virtually every historical list sits Samuel Eto'o, a striker whose legacy is measured not just in goals but in opportunity. Premier League and La Liga championships, Champions League success, a lifetime net worth estimated in the high tens of millions. Eto'o didn't just earn, he represented a generation's first global African star. And the next we have is Didier Drogba, a titan in English football with Chelsea, where he became a scorer of legends and a brand unto himself. Net worth estimates across sources place him just behind Eto'o among Africa's richest. His endorsements and leadership off the field turned football success into financial legacy. And we have the global icon. Few players have won global football culture like Mohamed Salah. With Liverpool, he's not just a record-breaking scorer, he's a global face of the sport. His net worth is commonly estimated around $90 million, driven by Liverpool contract earnings and commercial deals. This isn't just performance, it's brand. A that translates to wealth in ways the legends before rarely saw. And we have Sadio Mané took a different route. He wasn't the first African superstar, but he became one of the richest thanks to elite contracts abroad and lucrative endorsements. More than goals, his personality and philanthropy elevated his commercial value both in Europe and back home. So instead of simply ticking off ranks, this section weaves mid-tier wealthy players into the story of how football wealth can be built in different ways. We have Riyad Mahrez, the winger whose rise from French lower leagues to Premier League glory with Leicester City was meteoric. Later massive contracts, including the Saudi Pro League, broadened his earnings far beyond what most expected. And we have defender world, Kalidou Koulibaly. Often defenders don't get the same spotlight as attackers. Yet, Kalidou Koulibaly proved otherwise. Leadership at elite clubs and world-class defensive ability translated into top-tier contracts and financial success. And year to transition into a tactical examination of how wealth happens, not just who has it. Football contracts are one thing, endorsements are another. The richest African footballers combine both and more. Players like Yaya Toure and Michael Essien were early beneficiaries of massive salaries and off-field partnerships long before social media even exploded. Not every wealthy player is a superstar. Some are tactical life works, players whose consistency and cumulative value. Names like Odion Igalo, Victor Moses, and Thomas Partey show how longevity and professionalism also build wealth. A slower but very real route. African footballers get wealthy by exporting talent into economies that pay far more than domestic leagues. European contracts, Asian growth markets, Middle Eastern leagues. Each part has different financial consequences and different strategic values. Some players make money, others have legacy. Didier Drogba used his wealth for peace initiatives. Sadio Mané invests back home. Koulibaly funds health projects. Wealth becomes impact, and that's where football transcends sports. The richest African footballers aren't richest by accident. They combine ability, opportunity, timing, and strategy. And on and off the pitch. And that's a lesson far bigger than any net worth figure. So what did this list actually measure? Not money alone, paths, choices, the transition of talent into opportunity. Thank you so much for watching, and which of these players do you relate with most? Do you have other names that were missed in this video? Like, share, and subscribe for more of such videos. Stay blessed and bye.